I don't know. Surprised. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I used to have every part. Now I got ass. And well, the way that behavior did the patch, it used to be really easy to get, everything back if you got suspended or banned or something, made a new account. But now it's not. It's way too time investing now, and so I'm not doing it. I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky to get 2 survivors to 50. Oh well, eventually I'll come into some money and I'll get a couple new games or something. Fuck 'em. I need to get to work on building these arcades. Because I already have a NES motherboard, an original one, but I've got no carriage for it, and I gotta get a screen, and then I'll have to build a control deck from the ground up, and then I'll get what's probably called EverDrive cartridge. I'm not. They're okay. I'm not. But the EverDrive cartridges are from this one company that's actually pretty good. You can load a whole bunch of NES games onto like your SD, plug the SD into the cartridge. It looks like a regular Nintendo cartridge, but it's not. But I gotta build the whole entire control deck, from scratch. So I gotta do the joysticks, start select, the A B buttons, whatever, the screen, the graphics. But I'm gonna try to work on because I've got Nintendo, but then I've got not Super Nintendo, a Nintendo 64. But the problem with the 64 is I think that it had a problem, and I don't have any of the stuff to hook it up to even work on it, let alone a cartridge to test it right now. So my plan is to build the NES, And then eventually, if I ever get that PlayStation from you, then I'll build that one. Or so goes the plan. Of course, there's ruin, by the way. But yeah, because for right now, I'm going to build about 5 different cabinets. That's probably the worst news I've heard. Well, she might. Well, she may have. She might have had lethal. Yeah, because I broke. Well, I bet you they're running around looking for ruin. I bet you they're not even doing gens. No. Well, somebody did a gen. Great. You fucking cunt. What? Yeah. Order. Yeah, and it's a stupid perk because you can't, there's no totem for it. Yeah, and what she did was camp the hook. All she has to do with make her choice is go so many meters outside, and that's exactly what she did. I really don't like one-shot down perks. They're completely unfair. And she literally camped the hook.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I found ruin, but I think he's bringing her here. And he wanted me to heal him. And he got knocked down. I mean, there was no way I could finish healing him. There wasn't enough time. I like how they're hook farming. Oh, I'm leaving. I've already got hooked once because she camped. The bitch still has ruin. So I'm assuming that she had undying. I finished that, Jen. Alright, I 99 myself. On purpose. I have resilience. Yep. Yeah. Alright, heal me real quick. Yeah, I thought I heard you, but... I tried to open this earlier, but... Time to leave, she's outside. She's right there, don't go. Great. I want to know how she's seen me. There's no way, dude. Dude, no way. You see what I mean? She hit me through the fucking window, and she was nowhere near it. Nowhere. That patch really fucked the game up big time. And again, it's just the game catering to killers because she's actually terrible. I think she's thrown one axe the whole game. And didn't hit shit. I like how she's tunneling. I chased after her. Well, she's camping and tunneling. She's a complete, utter piece of shit nub. Oh, I'm so tired of the game catering to killers that they're not even good. And now it's just me and the other person. And the bad thing is, like I said, they're not good, they're garbage. But that those new buffs that the killers didn't need is how she's killing people. And she's got to make her choice. I'm not going to go get them. They're killing themselves. Did you see that? I like how the game catered to them right there. I didn't even hit the button. I'm probably just going to DC. You see that? Look, I'm clear on the other side of the tree. Look at that. How did she swing through the fucking tree? Bitch, you're retarded. She literally swung through the tree. Wow. Oh well, that's one report that's definitely going to get filed. For sure. As far as I'm concerned, you know, that's terrain hack. I mean, I was 110% on the other side of the tree. Completely impossible to get to get hit. So, no, I should have. Because did you notice something else? For some reason, she was out of range, and I went to grab them off the hook. She was in range, and make your choice didn't activate. That just screams I'm a hacker all over it. Ah, well. Game's not going to last too much longer, thank God. I told you, I'm having a house party celebration the day that they announced they're shutting down. It's gonna be the best thing that's ever happened to PlayStation. I didn't even bother looking because I copied her name, and the minute that I get 5 minutes of free time, click, she's reported. Nah. I don't know. It's really hard to say who's more retarded, the bad devs or the player. They're both equally toxic. That's why I can't really stand to play too much anymore. It's amazing. It's amazing when you have a tree the size of a house and the killer still hits you through it. But let's buff the killer more, because that makes perfect sense. Oh, I guarantee it's going to be less than 3 weeks and survivors are getting another nerf. I've already read about it. I don't know what it is they're going to nerf because honestly, as a player, I feel like they've already taken everything away from us. I mean, what else can they take except the ability to log into a lobby? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the clones was an okay story related ideal, but that was Wesker. Yeah, the one that came in that looked like he was the black version of Neo. Yeah, that was the actual Wesker. Yeah, the one that came in the office, the room. The rest of them are clones. Yep, he was the real Wesker that they were cloned from because Wesker was doing illegal stuff on Umbrella's property with Umbrella's property, and they sent that team out there, and that's why Wesker, he shot one of the clones, and the other guy, the other clone asked him, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he said getting rid of the evidence. I don't know. I mean, they could have done some things different, but all in all, it wasn't bad. The only two things I question is why a black Wesker, because that's never been, and 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 why the two sisters. That's kind of what everybody's been saying since the trailer. I don't know. I mean, I like the actor. I thought he did a good job, but I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm still trying to decide what I'm gonna do because I pretty much gave up on Demon Souls since they fucked me. Yep, and I had gotten my bow and all kinds of shit. I mean, I could do it again. I just don't think I'm going to. Not anytime soon. Plus, I have to actually go buy the game because I will not buy it from Sony unless they have it on dirt cheap sale, $20 or less. I mean, I really like Demon Souls. It was good. So far, it's the best PS5 game that there is. I've not seen another an actual PS5 game that's even remotely as good. I'd say that I'd say that the two best PS5 games I've seen is Demon Souls and Ratchet and Clank, which the dumb Sony niggers took that game away from me too. And I was like, I mean, I beat the game, but there was a couple of I was so close to having the trophies that I was going to go back and actually get the trophies because the game was amazing. Can't wait for the next one. Alan Wake what? Oh, I was gonna say because the other Alan Wake's already out. Yeah, the PS5 version of Alan Wake, it's been out for months. Eh, let's see. Well, that's what I'm gonna be aiming for. I don't tell anybody anything anymore. I'm too too afraid that they're gonna be a bunch of punk ass bitches and report me for something. I don't care what people do anymore. long as they don't bother me. Oh man, no wonder my cigarette was having. Thought there was something wrong with it. It's got a hole in it. Well, pretty much by myself is mostly what I'll probably be from now on. I tried. Well, most people, obviously not you, but most people who get on PSN, yeah, they're getting on to socialize and play games with people, and they don't really stay by themselves. Which is why I said the other day, I'm like, I don't even know how you wound up on PSN. They were here in the lobby already and they left. They were also our trash ass piece of crap killer earlier. And see ya. Yeah, you see what happens? People lobby dodge as well. And I don't know. Like I said, I ain't too worried anymore. I'm gonna build myself a couple of arcade machines and start working on the new room out there, hopefully. Uh, Killer messaged me. He's like, hello, this is the killer. He's like, how are your guys' rounds going? Question mark. I said, so. But yeah, you've seen the noticeable difference in the times to even get in a match. It used to be before the patch. It used to be ding 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 ding, no problem. Now I've been paying attention, and yeah, earlier yesterday it took us 36 minutes to get one lobby. 36 minutes. And when you start weighing out the time frames of getting face camped or tunneled, yeah, it's like 4 to 5 minutes. So you get 4 to 5 minutes of gameplay for a 36 plus minute wait. You realize we've already been sitting in this lobby here for over 24 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, we finally got some people. I've seen that Bry guy before. Don't really know about that Mario Zipper Skipper. Mm, haven't seen it. Nah, I got a couple of shows I've already downloaded, converted. I gotta transfer them over to USB at some point tonight. Later, I'll probably watch those. Heat up my food. I told you, there's been something wrong for a while. I mean, I don't even eat much anymore, like at all. It's a skin legion. No, she cooks one time a day, and out of that cooks one time a day, I only eat less than half of what I get on a plate. Less than half. I can't even eat a full plate anymore. Yeah, if I get a whole piece of steak on a plate, I literally cut off a couple chunks and eat those, and then I'll have the steak in the fridge for 2 or 3 days. I can't eat anymore. And I'm starting to think that that's also part of what's playing into me being weak and shaky, because I'm not eating. Iron Maiden, why am I not surprised? He's coming. I don't know what you're doing crouching anyway. Alright, there's no perks on the gym. And the killer's already on me. He tried twice already. I guess after 2 pallets to the face, he finally decided to get off of me. GG, baby. Alright. And I got a gen out of him. He's on top of the building kicking my gen up there. Well, I'm watching him because I'm across the street on that gen that you can see from the building. I'm watching him run back and forth up top. Or just come across the street and help me on this gen. I'm at 50%. He's back on me. He just kicked my gen. Dickhead. Yep, and he's back on me again, of course. He left me, he's going after y'all. Because he probably hit somebody else, and he had that killer instinct thing. Wow, he stomped out the totem. So I was like 99. You dickbag. Here, touch me real quick. What the fuck? I healed myself now. Yeah, because I forgot they nerfed the game. Let go. Yeah, I forgot they nerfed the game. Ain't that a bitch? Like I said, they... Yeah, and... Yeah, what it does is it goes down over time, like a bottle with a hole in the bottom. Yeah, they, like I said, do you see what I mean about how it's overpowered now? Oh. Yeah, but they've literally nerfed everything for Survivor in favor for the killer. So it's pretty bad now. Alright, you want to try healing me? See how it went all the way 0 again? Yeah, it drops, and it drops pretty rapidly. Which I think is pretty, yeah, it's pretty shitty because they took away the whole, 99 yourself and then use resilience. Yeah, no, like I said, if you can think of it, they've nerfed it. But if you're a killer, you get buffed. Yeah, she just tried to get me again. I ran her upstairs, back down. I went away from my gen and came back to the area. I don't even know where another gen is right now. I like how you can't even 360. And I like how amazingly, you know, they're so fast. Yeah, and they, well, you know, they buff Legion in like 20 different ways. And now every time he hits somebody now, while in Feral Frenzy, he gets faster. And now if he breaks... Dude, how? Okay, now you're reported. Did you see that? He had no tear radius. I want to know why. I didn't see Oblivious on the screen. I want to know what the Oblivious is from. Because it's not Tinker. And I didn't see, I mean, I didn't see no thing come up on the screen. I got 2 red circles. I've had those for a while. Thanks for body blocking me, stupid fucking ace. Oh, you know what? Wow. Yep. And he's not even a good killer. But yet, he's already got 2, almost 3 kills. Yep. Let's call that overpowered. And I like how this motherfucker right here was just hiding. Did you see him? Yeah, and this is part of the reason why I always die. Because motherfuckers don't do gens, they just hide. And that's exactly... And that's why I started hiding now, too. And that guy just screamed, I don't know why. Oh, is there Iron Maiden? I don't remember. I don't get in lockers too much. But in the time that guy was hiding, is the same amount of time I've been sitting here on the shin. Look, I'm already at 60, 70%. And I bet you when he got exposed, he went right back into hiding. What I want is a buff to the game, and only survivors see it. Their picture of their character, you know, the icon, it turns into a locker if they're hiding in a locker. Yeah, I finished the gen. Look at him, you see that shit? Yep. Nope. Yep. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna give him that. He literally camped like a bitch. I don't care about this game enough anymore to not DC and suck my ball sack. And he can take the report that he's definitely gonna get. Piece of shit ass nigga. And see, that's what you get for trying to help people. I could have just stayed hidden, but even if you stay hidden, what's the difference? You still 9 times out of 10 you're gonna die from in game because the killer's gonna insta kick the hatch shut. Yeah, it's just the same old toxic killer fucking nigger bullshit. That's why I hope the whole company burns down with all their employees in it. And then the killer messaged me back. He's like, "You good?" I'm not even gonna respond. I'm literally sick of fucking trash. Trash devs, trash players. Go fuck yourself, dude. Like I said, I have no patience anymore. 6 years has literally done nothing but make my blood boil. And the killers think, yeah, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to die. Fuck you. I mean, he kind of tunneled me earlier a lot. And then after I finally got away from him, I mean, he literally, well, at one point he was camping me on the hook. He went from face camping to proxy camping, and then when nobody was coming, he finally decided to go away. And then he turns around after tunneling me, camping, and proxy camping me. Then he goes and face camps the other guy when he already had, what, 2 kills already? And you know he did it just to be a fucking pussy to get that almighty god tier 4K. Because you know killers can't live if they can't get a 4K. And that's exactly why I DC'd. And I hope he fucking chokes on a cock and dies in his sleep. Oh. I mean, did you actually think, as the killer, that camping and tunneling and then face camping was not going to get you a DC and a report? I mean, come on, dude. Nah, he messes me a couple more times. I'm like, whatever, dude. I just messaged him back because he kept asking me why. And I'm like, camping tunnel trash. That's why. It's exactly what you were. And here we are, 6 years later, and no penalty for camping or tunneling. None. Yep, because they consider it a threat, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, they want you to basically come into the lobby handcuffed. You might as well log into the lobby and then put your control down, come back dead, and just go enter another lobby. They don't actually want you to play the game. They want you to feed the killer. I mean, behavior said it since day one. That's funny. He messaged me. He said, sounds like you need a break. There is no break because the trash, toxic pieces of shit in the world will never cease to exist. As long as there's online multiplayer, there's gonna be garbage. And he probably thinks that he's a great killer. And he actually was trash. I got away from him on a million occasions. But that's the problem with Killer. Killer keeps on coming like the Energizer Bunny. Survivors, nope. Once they get hooked X amount of times, they're just dead and out of the game. Show me one game, any match in the world on Dead by Daylight, where the killer's out of the game. There isn't one. Nothing happens to the killer. He's literally the golden child of the game. which is why now I refuse to take it seriously. And Sony is not working fast enough because they've got 10 live service games coming. But the fucking problem is this is 2022 and the 10 live service games aren't coming till like 2025, 2026. I don't want to wait, another like 3 years, 4 years. Uh, that's way too long to wait. My leg hurts so bad, all the way from my crotch, all the way to my foot. I went to I went to go walk to the bathroom to take a leak, and yeah, it fucking hurts so bad I can't hardly put weight on it. You put, yeah, I put any pressure on it, and it like hurts like above my knee, but on the back side of my leg. hmm No, I went and I started copying my 2 shows over to my USB, and was that 1, 2, 3? We went against a huntress. I remember that, and I don't even. Yeah, and I don't even. And and I don't even remember. I don't. Yeah, I mean, and I hate this game so much now. I can't even remember if we escaped any of them. Well, honestly, if the killer's not AFK and the killer's actually playing, I don't care what killer it is. I don't care who is playing that killer. 9 times out of 10, it's a 3 or a 4K. They've literally made the game. Well, I mean, eh, they've always wanted to make the game this way because they want it to be like a horror movie, which is what they said in their words. They actually said that the game is built on the premises of being a horror movie, and they said you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to survive. And then I actually yelled at them and said, "Well, you're fucking full of shit." I was like, "I don't know what horror movies you've been watching." I said, "But there's always survivors in every horror movie." I, I said, "Look at Jason. Yeah, people get killed, but people survive." I said, "Look at Freddy. People die, but people, escape." I don't know. I mean, I'm reinvesting my money and time in it, and it won't be in Dead by Daylight. I just don't know I don't know what's next. All I know is with the new account, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just not going to bother with people anymore. Well, like I said, the only thing that comes to mind every time I wake up and I boot up my PlayStation is I cannot forgive and forget. I hold a grudge permanently. And as far as I'm concerned, Sony has lost all my respect after taking $2,000 worth of games. I have zero respect for them right now. And I don't care, unless you're threatening to kill somebody or rape somebody or something to that extent. There's no reason for a permaban. I don't care if you've been suspended 1,000 times. The way I see it, if you've been suspended, you did the crime, you paid the time. They should not, in my opinion, and I'm thinking about talking to my uncle who's a lawyer, because I'm seriously thinking about suing him, because I believe I can win, because I understand that people do things wrong and get suspended. And I think suspension is fine, but permanently taking somebody's account away that they've paid you money on these games when you haven't done anything, really bad. I mean, I understand. I respect the fact that yeah, they should be able to suspend you for a week, suspend you for 3 months, 6 months, whatever, suspended suspended for a year. But they should not have any right to permaban an account that you paid over $2,000 worth of games that you bought from them. I mean, do you really think that that person's ever going to buy anything from you again? Nope. I mean, I'll buy a console because, as far as I'm concerned, They don't have control over it. They can pretend like they have control over me, but just like right now with the PS5, they ain't got no control over me. The only thing that they could do right now on PS5 is kick me out of the voice chat. That's literally it. You know, they could make it to where I can't log into PSN. Well, go ahead. I dare you. I mean, I got no problems. I'll change consoles. Guess what? Click, see ya. I'll go to Nintendo. Yeah, no, I would never go to Crapbox. I would tell them that I would, but I wouldn't. I'd go to Nintendo Switch, but I'd never go to Microsoft. That'd be a cold day in hell. Okay, so let's see. No challenge selected. And whatever. Not even gonna worry about it, really. Probably gonna get tunneled and just DC again anyway. I don't know. Plus, I always get the notion that Meme doesn't want to be here. I get the notion that you really don't want to ever be here. And I get the notion, well, I mean, it's been the same for the whole 2 or 3 years. Other than the excitement of things like Big Mama, the party really hasn't changed. Or Monster Mama. I mean, people have came and people have left, but the party itself hasn't changed. So, and this is kind of what I'm talking about with you. You know, all of a sudden you're talking about this whole, boredom thing. I mean, I don't. I guess I just fail to understand because the only the only thing I do is basically Gran Turismo, and that's it. And I do that because guess what? Ain't nobody else here. Honestly, I mean, think about it. What time, respectively, and again, I'm not trying to start any arguments or anything like that. What time did you respectively get on today? Well, I know, but oh crap, I almost dropped. But every day you show up late, just like Meme. I mean, Meme, if he shows up, you 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 see what I mean? See, I'm just talking, but you're leading into things that cause arguments. You see the difference between us? That's twice I've almost burnt myself. That's great. And I do not understand some of these outfits. I really don't. At least, well, that reminds me, speaking of that, that's another thing I just realized. I lost my Michaela Halloween outfit. And those are a couple three reasons why. Again, I mean, I honestly don't care what happens to the game. I barely play now because all it does is make me angry. And then full circle, it leads me right back around, to the fact that I lost $2,000 worth of games, and it's all because of Dead by Daylight. Oh, I'm just done. I mean, it's not even a question of being paid. They took $2,000 worth of games. I have no interest in Sony anymore. Very little. I have no interest in trying to, make any new friends on here. I see 0 point. I don't know. I mean, after the account situation, I'm just kind of done. It's gonna be a Michael. I mean, I have zero interest now in making any new friends or anything. I just I I just have no interest. I mean, outside of Dead by Daylight or Resistance, I don't play multiplayer anyway, which is the main thing that everybody claims that you need PSN for. Well, they can shove PSN up their ass, 'cause I ain't paid them in months, and I'm not going to. Not now. I ain't paying them shit. There's no point. I mean, if it wasn't for needing to get an update, for a game, I wouldn't even hook the internet to the PlayStation anymore. I'd yank that shit out right now. But there's no way to update your games unless you connect it to the internet. You can't just go online on your computer, download it to USB. If you didn't hear me, it's a Michael. And of course, I'm on Yui, which clearly I have no spine chill. I only have it on Meg. I don't know. Okay, well I'm in the killer shack. Oh, he's stalking. That's why. Please move. He's just standing out there. I'm just gonna work on this gen while he stands there. But yeah, he's literally standing there. Here, I'll heal you. But unless you do this, he might have Tinker. Unless the killer is doing what this guy's doing, 9 times out of 10, yeah, you don't get out. And that's pretty sad that the other player has to let 4 people go because there's no real means of escape. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna start working on building those arcade machines, and then yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do much on PlayStation anymore. I was looking for Michael, but this this is the part of the map I don't understand. If you look, there's shit on top of the ceiling and everything. Like there's a, but there is no other world in Michael Myers. Oh, is it? I thought this was Michael's map. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, you're right. This is Dredge's map. I was thinking we were in Michael's house. I don't know. Well, now I was opening a chest. Nah, Lucy can't join here anyway. Nope. I like how my tier 3 breakout perk came up, but of course I don't have enough points to get it, you know. Well, I said all the outfits and shit I had, nope. I think the only thing I ever actually bought was Steve's sunglasses. That's it. And I got those on. I don't know. They're supposed to be bringing Stranger Things back, but of course they're bringing it back now that I could give a rat's ass. I think I heard December. But I don't know. I don't give a shit what they do because I'm never spending hours upon hours on here again. Fuck that. Nah. Like I said, I don't know. I really don't know what's next. It's pretty much gonna be what it comes to. Now, like I said, it breaks down to about $10 a month if you pay Sony the 120. It winds up being $9.99 a month, and you get all the PS4 games. From time to time, you're going to get PS5 games. You get access to PS1 games, PS2, PS3. Unfortunately, the PS3 are streamable, the PSP, but I don't know though, because if I had $120, honestly, I'd rather take that $120 and go buy 2 games. Well, I need something to do. It's a fucking race. I just had race with Franklin's. Yeah, what a pussy. He got that Franklin's going on. Well, yeah, I mean, Race is another killer that got super buffed and didn't need it. And now every killer is just insane to go against. And that's why the game is no longer fun. hmm They made him faster, harder to see. I'm being chased. I was gonna get him, yeah. I blinded the killer because, yeah, he was on me. I'm gonna probably do C anyway. Yeah. I baited him right there. Baited him again. Baited him again right in front of the basement. You nigger. Yeah, I know. I like how he hit me. Fucking bitch ass. Like I said, no matter how much you run from the killer, and look at this nigga. He's mad at me. He's hitting me on the hook. But we're not going to get out. I mean, we already got one survivor dead. A tunneling camping killer. And hook farming Feng Min. Yeah. Let me just help you out, buddy. Thanks. Tunnel me straight off the hook. Well, yeah. And then, oh, secluded gay guy. Nice name. That's, yeah, that's his actual name.